We don't even have to try, it's always a good time. Oh, hi there. Right, I'm pretending to not have started the video already. Yeah, this is long overdue. I've wanted to do that, the whole Vidcon recap thing, and it's been since I came back. I'm only doing it now. I'm gonna try to go through it chronologically. I'm gonna try to keep it to the important stuff. So I'm gonna try and intersperse it with whatever video clips I have, which are very few. I'm more into taking pictures than video. So on Thursday I took off to the airport. I tried to make a airport vlog thing. Yeah, I failed and all I got was this. So yeah, not very good. So after about a couple of flights and maybe 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that, I finally arrived in Long Beach.
We hope you have a pleasant afternoon here in Long Beach.
Another hour and a half or two to get to the hotel, and I went to get my pass. Here, it's visible like this. And oh yeah, of course I got this, which is duper super awesome. Why did I say that? So after I got my badge and stuff, I walked around the convention center, mostly in the lobby. It is big, like scary. I'm not used to going to conventions, so it's a little scary. And then I started walking outside, like right outside the convention center, and I stumbled across this awesome thing. So yeah, that thing. It was fun to watch a whole bunch of people who don't really know each other. I'm guessing maybe some of them do, but I certainly didn't know anyone there. But we were all singing together. Someone was playing the guitar, someone was playing the djembe, and yeah. So that was a good first night. So next morning the actual thing started, and I just walking into the main hall. It was a big place with a lot of people, and I arrived like a minute or two before the thing started, and then the show itself started, and John and Hank walked on stage.
Thank you guys so much for coming to Vidcon! That really does a number on the neurons.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was starstruck to say the least. So after the intro concert main stage thing, I went on to the Geek and Sundry panel, and that was just plain wicked. Basically, Kim Evie, Felicia Day, Will Wheaton, Veronica Belmont, and Tom Merritt.
No, I think you said I was pretty. You are pretty. You're pretty good. What group are you?
I think that is enough to say about that. So after that I went to the Jimmy Wong and Brandon Latch meetup, and I got this here. Actually I got this afterwards. I got one at the meetup and I had it signed. I lost it, but I still got a poster. And after that I just walked around and explored the main hall, the convention hall. Is that what they call it? I did two main exciting things. I went to the Geek and Sundry booth and played a game with the Sorrow and won. I got this little tiny sticker here with my name on it. It is just uber cool. I was so excited when I got that. So excited that I was jumping up and down when they were interviewing me after the game. And another little thing, towards the end of the game, Will Wheaton was in the table right next to me. He was playing Settlers of Catan, I think, and he just finished the game and he lost again, and he was so pissed off. It is funny. Like, he was swearing his head off. And the second exciting thing that I did in the main hall was to play video games in the Machinima booth. It wasn't really a booth, it was more of a big stage. It was a gaming stage. Yeah, that's what they called it. They didn't call it a booth. And even though I lost so bad, I was playing against two people in a deathmatch. I sucked so bad. I hate playing first-person shooters on Xbox controllers. It just does not work. I need a mouse and a keyboard. End rant. But I got this pew 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 thing. Yeah, it was a good consolation prize. So after those two awesome things, I went and changed into my pajamas, even though I was going outside of the convention hall. But it was pajama story time with Robin Schneider. She read us the first chapter of her new book that is still coming out next year, I think. And it was amusing, to say the least, to see a bunch of teenagers and possibly adults basically sitting on the floor in their pajamas, some of them footy pajamas, and listening to someone telling them a story. And after she was done reading her story, it was almost time for the actual reason for why people wore their pajamas. It was time for the footy pajama meetup that Christina and Ariana put together. And it was basically just a bunch of people in their pajamas hanging around, and it was an amusing sight. I got some good pictures. So after that, at night, it was dance time. Yes! And I danced with anyone and everyone because I went alone and I didn't know anyone really at that point, and I was like just having a ball. Like seriously. I did that night like very much. And I ended up meeting a bunch of awesome people. Shenancy, Melissa, Becky, Evan, and Zoe. After dancing a lot, like really a lot, they were sitting outside of the main hall and relaxing a little after all the dancing, and I did the thing where I thanked them for an awesome dancing time. I do that sometimes. And Shenancy basically said, "Hey, you're cool, come over." And I was like, sure. A chance to just sit there and hang around with two awesome people I just met, three awesome people that I follow on YouTube and really enjoy their stuff. Yeah, it was really cool. So all in all, an awesome way to end the night. Next morning, I just walked into the main hall and found Julia Nunes singing because I arrived a little late, and I was like, why did I miss this? Yeah, she was awesome as ever and always. First panel I went to was the Evolution of Storytelling, which had Brandon, Freddie Wong, Sam and Nico, and Bernie Sue of the Lizzie Bennett Diaries. And the panel was moderated by Jay Bushman of Fourth Wall Studios. The fun thing that happened there is I got asked by a PR person to take pictures for her, or basically send her the pictures that I'm already taking, which I did, and I frankly haven't seen them posted anywhere yet. I might link to that if I find it down in the doobly-doo. After I was done with that, I went around to just walk around because I had about an hour till the Lizzie Bennett Diaries panel started, which I planned to go to, but didn't end up going because I stumbled across the Felicia Day Q&A panel and I walked in late. I missed the Q&A session, but I ended up meeting a whole bunch of awesome people there. Basically, we stood in line for a couple of hours and we chatted about things like Joss Whedon and Firefly and why it's good and why maybe Serenity is not the end of it and all of that. Nerdy things. I'm still in touch with two people that I met from that group. Adam of Nem, and Angela of Fueled by Angela. I'll link to both of them in the doobly-doo. And I actually ended up missing the Lizzie Bennett Diaries because of it, and I said that in the beginning. But I felt it was worth it because I met Felicia Day, got her autograph onto that lovely poster I showed earlier. She was as cool as ever, and I was on the vlog because of it. Totally worth it. I said Kingdom Hearts. That's my line. And so after that awesome meetup, I just spent pretty much the rest of my day down in the expo hall. Yes, that's what it's called, expo hall. And I hung out with Adam a little more. After I hung out with Adam a little bit, I went and met Swoozie because he was just walking around there with a journalist that just interviewed him. Yeah, we chatted for a little bit. But the interesting thing that happened is that the journalist that was with us started just asking me this bizarre random question. Which 4 YouTubers would you take with you to a deserted island? something like that. I don't remember the exact question. It was something similar to that. And she was basically asking me to choose favorites. And I sucked at this because I hate picking favorites. I started going on about I don't like to pick favorites, and Susie got excited and he was like, "Oh, this is good. Let me pull out my camera and point it at you and make it even more daunting and awkward." The end result is, yeah, he put me in his VidCon recap video. I also went to the secret concert that turned out not to be so secret. Everyone knew about it because Hank kind of tweeted about it. But I saw some awesome people. I'll try to link to a few of them that I found later. Briley was there too towards the end, and she was amazing. But it's hard to say that any moment in that little thing was more awesome or amusing than this.
Got the niggas in Paris and they gon' realize. What does that even mean? Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. I'm definitely in my zone.
I certainly laughed a lot at that. Yeah, I'll of course link to the full performance down there. Oh yeah, and the concert, it was just a bunch of awesome performances. Noons.
If you thought I was somebody else.
Watsky.
Fit like a Mickey D's place ball pit. So look at me, I'm about to jump a in it if you're swimming through syringes like an ever-loving dolphin.
Hank.
Because I'm 31 years old and I don't have a favorite pony because I'm a self-respecting dude.
It was basically a ball of awesome. After all that, I basically slept in because I was too tired to wake up early anymore. And it was Disneyland Day, and I went there about 1ish. And I didn't do a good job of documenting it because I didn't take my camera, and my phone kind of got splashed in the middle of the day. I had to turn it off. I met Adam again at the 5 o'clock picture timey thing, and then he basically showed me the awesome parts. Him, Tom, and Ben. I met Tom and Ben at that time, and they took me around, showed me the best places in Disneyland. They're obviously Disneyland experts. It just made my Disneyland experience that much better. So for more of the awesome that happened, check out Adam's video. I'll link to it and down there. And to end a full day of awesome, after Disneyland basically shut down at midnight, and we met a couple of awesome people that go by the name of Crows and Jamie. We met them at the Lost and Found desk, started talking and had a long conversation, and Crows was like, "Hey, you guys hungry?" We were like, "Yes, of course. Let's all go to IHOP." And we basically stayed there for the next 2 or 3 hours just talking about nerdy things. I took a video, like I tried to vlog next morning, but my voice was very much gone. Here's like a little clip. I just wanted to take a record of how my voice sounds like. My God, my voice is hoarse. And I'm surprised that I didn't lose my voice a lot earlier than now. Oh God. I have not had this much fun in a long time. In a very long time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.